Coming right up, the Rockets taking on the Pelicans. For the Houston Rockets, 2 losses through the first 3 games of the season. They want to even the score tonight. Pelicans, Rockets, the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Lakeland, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForge, on the sidelines as well. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Jordan Poole is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the center. And for Houston, Thompson is out there with Durant. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Smith in at the 3 slot. And Greg, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Inside. It's rebounded by Şengün. KD on the wing. Covered by Williamson. Pass to Şengün. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Adams drawing the double team. Thompson kicks to Şengün. Shot clock at 6. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Şengün. KD's got 6.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a
quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Durant. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. On the wing, Thompson. The 3. Up again. Pelicans pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, and the bottom line is they just had too many unfavorable matchups. They could never find a lineup that worked.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. Pass to Şengün. Out to KD. Puts up a 3. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot.
Williamson right side. The kick out to Poole. The 3-pointer no good. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats, arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
And the first one at the line is good.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Good on both.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
And Billy Green wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
Check out some stats for Alperon Şengün. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged about 19 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
And that's such a valuable tool for this team. His defense can really shift the momentum.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Poole left side. Lets it go from deep. And Trey Murphy gets the 3. He's got 5.
Smart read by Poole there, noticing the overcommitment and making the D pay.
Pass to KD. Back to Thompson. And here's Smith. Durant with a screen on Jones. Smith the pass to KD. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 13 points for KD.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
To the wing on the left. Back to Poole. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's KD. Smith outside. Back to KD. Over Williamson. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Durant's got 15.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Queens checked in. Rockets leading by 8. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And Coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Kevin?
Thank you, Allie. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office.
Whoa! What a play!
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And here is Williamson. Hasn't made one yet. Nice move. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant. You know, Jim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is, I promise you that.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Houston leading by 9. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Durant. He's coming off an excellent season. 11th in three-point field goal percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his. This guy is just so unreal.
Poole against Şengün. From the arc. And the Pelicans miss again. Rockets leading by 13. KD draws the double. Smith kicks to Durant. Pass to Şengün. Houston moving it around. KD on the wing. Drains it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 22.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
To stop the run. Rockets with the rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Pass to Queen. Here's Poole. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. And it's off from three-point range.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
From the wing, and Houston again with the bucket.
They've wasted no time. into their offense.
And so Poole will bring it up for New Orleans. Pass to Queen. Williamson against Durant. Poole on the wing. Cranes the three-pointer.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
Here's the three. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Jones. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets leading by 17. Outside Durant. To the paint. Here's Thompson. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Williamson outside. And Trey Murphy gets the three. 8 points for him.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
Pass to Adams. Out left to the wing. Şengün passes to Thompson. Here's Durant. And it's Houston with another.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Now, here's Poole. Pass to Queen. Here's Williamson. Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo! And Zion Williamson making the price of admission worth it with a dunk like that.
Thompson in the post. Guarded by Poole. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got his second basket of the night. Pelicans trail by 18. Poole kicks to Jones. Out to the right wing. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Stolen by Jones. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Rockets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And how about the work? They've done inside, just owning the paint so far.
That's good from Poole.
When Jordan Poole is dialed in, particularly on the offensive end of the floor, he can be a real problem. The issue has always been consistency.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Fears is checked in.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to Queen.
2 minutes.
To the left wing. Fires from deep. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Durant gets the bucket.
And the handles Durant are downright filthy, using them to cut up the defense there with ease.
Here's Queen, defended by Durant. Here's Williamson, plays it up off the glass. Williamson's got his third basket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Thompson with it. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Williamson against Adams. Poole with no one around. No good on the three.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
So for the Pelicans, Matkovic is checked in. Bays subbed in for Trey Murphy. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Houston leading by 17. Durant feeling it out a bit. In the corner, Şengün with it. Thompson for three. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Adams.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Here's Fears. He's covered by Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Lobbed up there for Şengün. Out to Thompson. A deep three from Durant. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
Pelicans trailed by 19. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. We've got Saddiq Bey. Hawkins is out there with Fears. And it's Matkovic in at the 5 down low.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the three. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
And it's good, 2 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Hawkins. And the 3 off target.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Left side, KD from the corner. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Durant's got 32 points. Pelicans trail by 20. Now Fears. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All right, that's 2 fouls, not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Rockets. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many.
In the corner, Smith with it. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. And that one drops. Şengün's got 6.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Kicks it out to Hawkins. And again, no good by New Orleans. It's Durant with the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Matkovic to the left side wing. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Fears. Nailed from three-point land. Fears has got 6 here in this quarter.
Was starting to stretch the floor. That
Wow, what a play!
unbelievable.
Oh, Kevin Durant. Unreal.
Here are the Pelicans now. Here's Queen. Pass to Hawkins. No good from outside. Rockets leading by 23. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Şengün with the screen for KD. To the inside. They double team Şengün. Shot clock at 3. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Capella. Durant's got 39.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Guys, back to you.
Truly the love for the game. Ellie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Making a change here. Thompson's checked in. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Rockets, number 1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? Here's Williamson. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. KD on the wing. He's got 39. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Durant's got 41.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Poole. Kicks it out to Jones. A wide open look here for Fears. And the Pelicans miss again. Houston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Outside Durant. Capella draws the double. 6 to shoot. Durant with a screen on Poole. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here he goes. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Really nice burst that time to get down the lane. Jordan Poole showing you it all.
And here are the Rockets. They're on a 15-5 run. Back to Holiday. Thompson outside. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. Thompson's got 7 points.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Poole against Thompson. It's good. Poole's got 4 points this quarter. Houston's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And Tim, quite the character, this Jordan Poole. His personal style is like his flashy game.
Well, Kevin, he loves his fashion, and he's a passionate cat owner. Characters like him make the league fun, and it gives fans more to engage with than just basketball.
Williamson looking it over. Matkovic, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The drive by Poole. Good on the shot. 10 points for him.
Nobody can knife through a lane quite like Jordan Poole.
Houston leading by 23. Outside Holiday. And he banks in the layup. Holiday's got his first 2 points of the night.
And, you know, he's not usually the guy to break out the crossover. Worked for him that time, but I'm not sure I would be doing that consistently.
Over to the left wing. And there's Fears. That's good on the assist from Poole. 9 points for Jeremiah Fears. Here's Katie. And finished up by Katie.
Look at Katie throwing it down, not giving the defense any opportunity there.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Williamson double team. Jones, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Poole against Durant. To the left side wing. Şengün against Williamson. Outside Holiday. Matkovic with the rebound. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. To the middle. And the layup's good off the glass. Matkovic has got 4 this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Durant up top, defended by Jones. Durant with a terrific move and bucket. KD's got 45 points.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
The drive by Poole. Jones for 3. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Jones. And it's Jones finishing it off.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Durant. Capella, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
And here is Poole. 10 points for him. Down low, it's stolen by Capella. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Thompson passes to Şengün. And stolen by Fears. Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, you can throw that ball anywhere for Zion Williamson. He's going to go get it.
Here's Holiday. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And slam dunk by Fears.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And it's blocked. Pass to Jones. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Outside Durant. Now here is Holiday. Now here's Durant. He has 45 points, and the shot goes down.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Fears with it. 11 points in the game. Stolen by Durant. And they're running. Outside Holiday. And KD throws it down.
Oh, the persistence on the glass. Durant's high motor on full display there.
Williamson, the pass to Poole. Markovic. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
To the left wing. Right side, Kevin Durant. Clock at 6. Holiday sets the pick for Durant. From the high post. Good, he hits again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pelicans really having a tough go here. 107 left in the first half of the game. Pierce's shot is off. Houston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Stolen by Jones. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Fires for 3. And there's Fears. That's good on the assist by Jones. 14 points for Jeremiah Fears. Rockets leading by 21. Outside, KD. Over to the wing. Holiday with the 3. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Poole, no good.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his height.
Now, Kevin Durant. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. This one for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And so it's the Houston Rockets rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Clint, an outstanding first half for this team at the defensive end of the floor. What was the key?
Just be consistent. Defensive rebounding was one of our keys tonight, and it's just the start. So we're going to try to stay locked in on it. We know this is our key in our transition to make a stop here and run. So we're just going to keep going.
Back to you guys.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You know, for the Rockets, they knew they'd be in for a rough start. The question is, do they have the tools to turn it around? The front office will tell you yes, but they're the ones who assembled the team.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? When you're this cold, you just can't keep tossing up anything. It's freezing in here, Ernie.
Oh, I get it. He's cold. Ernie, you get it. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's pretty hard to win that way.
Good stuff, fellas. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult. When he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. They've got Clint Capella, Alperen Sengun out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Durant, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Jones against KD. Capella sets a screen for KD. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
And so Poole will bring it up for New Orleans. Outside Durant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Durant's got 56 points in the game.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
For the 3, and Trey Murphy gets the 3.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Outside Durant. Thompson left side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And here is Williamson. He's got 8. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. On the basket by Jones.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
Tim, one thing for sure, when Zion Williamson is right, he can carry all by himself in offense.
Well, there is no question he is an athletic freak. There is no answer for him when he is playing aggressively.
This is Durant's competitive fire coming out to play. He couldn't let that last 3 go unanswered.
And here's Poole for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Pass to Capella. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner, Sengun with it. No good with the triple. New Orleans has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Steps back. To the middle. Here's Messi, and Messi throws it down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Katie against Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Katie, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature.
Durant nails both of them. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Smith comes in for Aaron Holiday. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Rockets, number 1. Fifth on the list, the Pelicans.
Man, this is a battle today between two teams that really dominated the offensive glass a year ago. And they also convert when they get those second chance opportunities.
On defense, Houston. Williamson kicks to Jones. Poole outside. There's Williamson with the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. KD on the wing. Shoots over Poole. Pass to Thompson. Houston moving it around. From downtown. And again.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring.
And what a moment it is for him and for this fan base. Setting the scoring record for a game, he deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but he's on top of them all. Here's Williamson, and here's Poole for 3. And again, no good by New Orleans. Rockets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Poole against Thompson. Lobbed up there for Durant. Şengün passes to Smith. Clock at 4 from deep. And KD the bucket on the assist by Smith. Durant's got 13 points in the second half. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Poole outside. Back to Williamson. Inside. And Messi throws it down.
The basketball mind Williamson has is special. Just knows how to break the D down in that pick and roll.
KD dishes to Adams. Outside Durant. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Poole. 12 points for him. Pass to Messi. Now here's Williamson. Oh, what a slam!
Clean that up. What a dunk by Williamson, putting on a show for these fans.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Cactus Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Houston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Outside, KD. In the corner, Şengün with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Şengün's got 9.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. It was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Thompson. 8 points for him. Pass to Durant. With the fadeaway. Messi grabs the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Poole. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Poole's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Durant with it. Out to Thompson. There's the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. 11 points in the game.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Trey Murphy, and you can make the case for this, Tim, has been the Pelicans' most consistent player. Would you agree?
I totally agree with that, Kevin. He's gone well beyond the 3-and-D blueprint. He's got that sneaky bounce that can put you on a highlight reel.
And you look at his face, he never changes expression, does he? But boy, is he focused, and he is zeroed in.
So stoic, but so good.
Well said. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from... this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy.
And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Poole looking it over. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Poole's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Jordan Poole showing you some deceptive strength right there. He's added some muscle over the years. That was impressive.
Pass to Şengün. Now Kevin Durant. Şengün with the screen for Durant. Out to Thompson. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Beyond the arc. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He's got 16.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Out left to the wing. Şengün passes to Thompson. Now, here's Şengün. Tight defense on him. And Adams kicks to Smith. And he's good on the 3-ball. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Poole against KD. That shot off the mark. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Pass to Şengün. Right side Durant. Shoots over Poole. And yep, another basket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Adams brings the double team. On the basket by Jones.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Thompson outside. Smith outside. It's Durant on the wing. Non-stop scoring. And another one falls.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
Smith outside. From outside the arc. Good! Another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And a calm in the storm. These fans taking in the moment.
He has made it 4 from outside en route to the most threes in a game in franchise history. New Orleans making some changes here. Matkovic is checked in, and Hawkins subbed in for Jones. Here's Fears. He's covered by Thompson. Fears' shot is off. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
To the paint, here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Here's Fears. 14 points for him. Pass to Matkovic. Here's Queen. No good on the triple. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
They swipe it with 1 on the clock, and that one is off. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Houston on top, running away with this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Get up and start moving. Your last step Gobert.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Hawkins connects again.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961, and Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
Holiday dishes to Durant. Capella bounce pass. For three, Okogie connects from three-point range. Okogie's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Williamson, the pass to Hawkins. Here's Queen. And Williamson gets it to go.
Well, Zion is listed at 6'6", but he plays much bigger than that, and you love the confidence he's showing right now.
Outside Holiday. Capella, the pass to Okogie. And some nice passing there by Houston. Outside Durant. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
The Pelicans shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
And Holiday kicks to Finney-Smith. It's Durant on the wing. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. Boy, what a great combination.
And he gets it back. Goes back up. Here's Matkovic. And Capella sends it back. Yet another bucket.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record book.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come.
Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by Queen. New Orleans gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. He gets that one. 16 points for Jeremiah Fears.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Outside Holiday. Right side, Kevin Durant. Right wing, 6 on the shot clock. Outside Holiday. Pass to Okogie, and here is Capella. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
And that's going to be a travel. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied on.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off, coming off of the screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
Lets the three fly. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Williamson's got 11 in the second half. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Left side, KD. No good, unable to end this run.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Screen by Jordan to the inside. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And that's what Jordan does best, an extremely lethal dunker.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Houston. Outside Durant. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Off target from three-point range. The Rockets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to Capella, and stolen by Fears. Takes it inside. Bay wide open, and he fires. And the three ball is good. Bay's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Hawkins against Durant. Pass to Okogie. In the corner, it's Capella. Here's Finney Smith. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now Kevin Durant. Inside, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Oh, great feed by Durant. There's way more than scoring to his offensive game.
For New Orleans, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Jordan with the bucket.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Right side Holiday. Takes a 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's Fears. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Rockets have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. KD on the wing. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Jordan. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
The assist.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Okogie misses. The Pelicans shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. New Orleans making some changes here. Yves Missi, he's checked in for Jordan. Trey Murphy comes in for Saddiq Bey. And Poole subbed in for Hawkins. Williamson outside. Launches it. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He's got 19.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Outside Durant. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Williamson against Holiday. Rockets with the rebound. Capella's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Durant, no good. Fires the three. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Poole. Durant, the pass to Okogie. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Fears, guarded by Holiday.
2 minutes
to the paint. Here's Messi, and Messi throws it down.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
1:52 left in the fourth. Lobbed up there for KD. And they recover it. And Holiday kicks to KD. Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Messi. Now here's Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Fears. Shoots the three. The shot misses.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books.
And again for three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Rally is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him, making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Williamson left side. To the right side. Shot to stop the run. The offensive rebound. Messi. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Outside Durant. Pass to Holiday. Out to the right wing. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Finney-Smith. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
So we see Houston taking the W here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Rick Anthony, and Alan LaCourse, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Kevin Durant.